Welcome to the Unity BootCamp lesson on initializing the brainCloud wrapper. A quick note, this lesson was updated and re-released in April 2024. We've had a few requests to display the app version and the brainCloud version in the game. As a result, this lesson has been updated to hook up the brainCloud version to the heads-up display. The rest of the lessons in the Unity BootCamp have not been re-recorded though, so they will not reflect this change. Only this lesson will display the app version and the brainCloud version on the heads-up display. But rest assured that each lesson's source code has been updated on GitHub to display the app version and the brainCloud version. In this updated lesson, we're going to cover how to initialize the brainCloud wrapper. But before we initialize the brainCloud wrapper, let's take a look at the demo game that will be used throughout the Unity BootCamp. As you can see, there are a few features that are currently disabled. We'll be implementing these features throughout the lessons in the Unity BootCamp. Notice that the core gameplay of the game is already completed. That's by design. Throughout the Unity BootCamp, we're going to take a completed game and integrate brainCloud features into it. We'll be covering different forms of authentication, integrating leaderboards, achievements, and statistics, and explain what global entities and user entities are and how your game can benefit by implementing them. Stop the game and then navigate to Visual Studio or the code editor of your choice and open the network script. First, declare a private variable named brainCloud of type brainCloud wrapper. This variable will be used to make all our brainCloud server requests. Then, in the awake function, we need to tell Unity that on load, not to destroy the game object we'll be attaching the brainCloud wrapper to. Next, we'll add the brainCloud wrapper to the game object, storing the result in our brainCloud variable. Invoke the brainCloud wrapper's init method. It should be noted that this method is overloaded. I want to quickly detail what happens in both instances of the init method. In one version of the init method, we need to supply the brainCloud URL, the app secret, the app ID, and the version. Open Safari and navigate to the brainCloud portal. On the left, click Design. Then click Core App Info, followed by Application IDs. On the right, copy the value for the app secret and make a note of the app ID. Go back into Visual Studio. Paste in the app secret, and then enter the app ID. Remember how I said this method was overloaded? We don't actually have to supply these arguments at all. If we don't provide any arguments, the data will be pulled automatically from the plugin. The next part is optional, but I like to log the brainCloud client version to the console tab on startup. The next part is very important and can easily be missed. In the update method, we need to invoke the brainCloud wrapper's run callbacks method. Failing to invoke the run callbacks method will result in your app not handling any responses from the brainCloud server. In the property below this method, we need to return the brainCloud client version. This property will allow the brainCloud client version to be visible on the heads-up display. Save the file and then navigate into Unity. In Unity, if you have auto refresh disabled like I do, you'll need to perform a manual refresh. Run the game. Notice that the brainCloud version is displayed. That means that the brainCloud wrapper is initialized and ready to make brainCloud requests. An overview of authentication is the next lesson in the Unity BootCamp.